What's up, everybody? AJ Kirsch here with some fresh YouTube content for you. Now, right off the bat, I want you to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, turn on notifications so you know exactly when new videos drop. Social media, merchandise, and upcoming shows, all that information can be found in the description of this video. Now, today, we're going to take a stroll down memory lane to September of 2016 and one of my favorite matches of all time, myself against the Link to the Future, Anton Voorhees. Now, at this point in my career, I'm starting to do kind of a bucket list thing and, you know, going through the matches that I want to participate in, the opponents that I want to wrestle before I hang them up for good. Now, as I record this in March of 2019, I don't think I've wrestled my last match, but, you know, that reality is not far away. So I'm really happy that we were able to make this match happen. Anton was given the option of wrestling absolutely anybody. He chose me. That's something that I'm honored by to this very day, and extremely honored to have shared the ring with him and to have put this match together. This is probably one of the silliest matches of my entire career, but I have a hard time thinking of another match when I had more fun than what you're about to see. So let's get into it. AJ Kirsch against Anton Voorhees from East Bay Pro Wrestling. Enjoy.
All right, and we're rolling. AJ Kirsch alongside the Link to the Future, Anton Voorhees, and we're going to be talking over a match at that you and I had.
Yeah.
At East Bay Pro Wrestling almost two and a half years ago by now, maybe.
Probably at least that long.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and we are underway.
Just talking over Lucian.
Talking over Lucian Delight. And look at the Triforces going up in the crowd. They are stoked for
there's
this.
At least two.
There's still one. That fan in the back it went down. And
John Reese. Wonder what happened to John Reese.
John Reese. I'm convinced he still doesn't know my name. We'll touch on that a little bit later.
That makes me happy.
I'm about to make my way to the ring here, and we kind of took pages out of each other's book for the entrances. Here I come with the Family Matters theme. And just looking orange and oily. Nobody's really feeling it. Look, I'm the only one very excited about it.
Yeah, I selfishly, because I love you and I love when things don't go your way.
Oh, speaking of which, I don't mean to cut you off, but
Sure.
Speaking of things not going my way, I do this 1,000 times at Hood Slam. It always goes great, but here, oh shit! Okay. Hey, I meant to do that.
Almost fell down.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, just that just the fact that Maynard, paid the money to get the incredible AJ Kirsch to wrestle, and all of these people are just like, yeah, Anton's doing something like that. That made my day.
Yeah, right.
It made that half of what you made payday worth it.
Yes. And I mean, Maynard, you can see him sitting there, kind of in the corner. He's like shaking his head. There it is, a high five to Maynard. He's already not sure about this.
Oh yeah, he is. A part of him is like, I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have done this. And by the end of the match, he is sure that he shouldn't have done it.
Yes. And you and I knew going into it. And look at me. I'm popping. I'm corpsing now because I hear, look at this photograph, and here you come.
Changed my outfit.
I saw you 5 seconds before I went through the curtain, and you looked nothing like this. So kudos to you, sir, for with jabroni and bro in its own outline on your chest. You got me good.
Yes, and 4 fans understood it.
Yep. He nailed the vaults so immediately. And again, and I'm glad it's photographed too, the actual song, and not the version that I use, because it's very dirty. It's not appropriate for this crowd. Back when I had good knees and could do that. You got me good. But yes, I have to props where props are due.
I bought that hat specifically for this match. I don't think I've worn it much since.
Yeah. And you and I knew going into this that Maynard was going to have mixed feelings about it. I mean, there was no doubt that we were going to deliver a main event caliber match. I knew it, you knew it. I think Maynard knew it, but I think he, that stuff's expensive. Make sure you get that out of there. But yeah, I think Maynard was well aware that there was going to be some tomfoolery, some chicanery, maybe even some shenanigans.
Debuting the Lava Tights. That is an inside joke between like me, Maynard, and that one fan and his son popping hell.
Yes.
There's no lava matches at East Bay Pro because you don't want to do things that are over.
No, not at all. You don't want to do things that please the crowd or pop them or anything. And there's a DJ Bearsy Bub popping in and out of the frame, taking pictures down at the bottom.
And your mom. Your mom's in the crowd.
My mom's in the crowd. Yes, she is wearing a Brooklyn shirt. God bless her. I love you, Mom. There's Derevko, I think, just shaking his head already.
He is sober.
Even though
As a nunnery.
Even though the bell hasn't even rung yet. Probably the only time I've ever, or anyone's ever out-Zelda'd you with the gear. And this I got that gear made years ago, I think before you and I even met.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it's like that it's the only wrestling gear I really have that I like to wear in public. Everything else it just looks all tattered and we are underway. The bell has rung.
Yep, I'm already blown. I was not in the best shape of my life in this match. My guts hanging out.
Well, right there, double flex, some
Lugers.
Shades of the total package, Lex Luger. You and I very much on the same page on the early going of this contest.
Oh, yes. It's almost like we planned this together.
I don't know what you're talking about. And should I do it?
I mean, you can trust it because it's my right hand. If they go to shake your hand with the left hand, you should know.
Oh, look at that. Both of us. Same idea.
My Ric Flair always looking a little more Jeff Jarrett.
I was thinking the same thing, actually. I didn't want to say it, but that's okay. Ain't he great?
Slap nuts.
Slap nut. Don't piss him off. It's like wrestling the man in the mirror. Uh-oh. Anton's got an idea.
Lucian already smiling.
Yeah.
One fan jumping the gun, shouting "sing off."
Look at Maynard. I love it.
Already upset.
Maynard's livid that this is his main event. And we are about 6 minutes into this video. Not a single bump yet. Wait a minute. What am I reaching for? That is
duet chance.
Duet. We are going to duet.
Hard.
Madonna mic. That's right. I got the Madonna mic. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, this is Michael Jackson, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is not good timing. I just realized this is terrible timing.
Why?
There's that documentary that came out on Netflix called Finding Neverland or whatever. I don't think it's Finding Neverland. I think it's I forgot something Neverland where they go into great detail. They being the people who accused Michael Jackson of. Let's just enjoy what's happening in the ring right now. Let's not talk about it. Yeah.
The whole point of this is that I wanted to harmonize.
Right.
The whole point of this spot was that I wanted to harmonize with you because you can hold a tune while I harmonize, whereas like someone else would be like, "I'm gonna sing what you're singing." Like, no, man.
Let's put some puzzle pieces together and let's make some harmonic magic.
Exactly.
Oh God! And then out of nowhere,
steals my bit.
Yeah, calling it out before you throw it, which makes it twice as powerful because science.
Yeah, a thing that I stole from Perry Von Vicious that he probably stole from someone else, and I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, the bell had rung. We were underway, and I was getting outsung, too, which I didn't appreciate. But, that's why I got to throw a super kick right in the face.
Because how else do you start a match?
Right. Time reversing the Irish whip.
Oh, yeah, we had called this that we were going to commentate over our own spot. But we finally start doing it here.
Right. Whoa. Avoids the kick. Heat going for the scissor kick. Was Stevie in the house that night? Maybe
yes, he was.
Okay. Drop down. Leapfrog that definitely would not have cleared you. And and we're both blown up.
And the sad thing is that you're kind of acting blown up, and I am legitimately sweating.
I mean, I had to catch my breath. I just may have doubled myself over a little bit more than I normally would have. And, the handshake earlier didn't go as planned, but you can't ignore Too Sweet.
I can.
Oh, well.
I'm sorry. I don't follow current wrestling.
Okay,
High fives. I love high fives.
Right.
Oh, son of a gun.
Oh, sorry, man. Attitude adjustment, and it's over. So hitting finishers early on. Self high five. Shout out to DDP. Am I still I think I'm still commentating what we're doing. Oh, good Lord.
Almost fell. And I'm back. Almost fell again.
Almost fell again, but still looked better than my vault into the ring and a drop kick to the booty, and I roll to the outside.
And Maynard had told me no butt stuff in this match. Actually told you because he thinks that's your thing.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely
so
your thing.
I had to say it
And
in the match before kicking you in the ass.
I was listening for the splat. There wasn't a splat, so now I'm worried about turning around and he catches a...
Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
Yeah, yeah. Wow! You did not almost fall right there. You backflipped, standing moonsault off the apron, landed on your feet, arms in the air as they should be. Incredible athleticism from the link to the future.
Thanks. And paying homage to Johnny Drinko with my pants slightly falling down.
And stopping myself, I saw that canvas coming to me and returning the favor.
There's me almost falling on that kid.
Yeah, the kid knew it too. The kid knows how to protect himself. Tuck your chin, kid.
Oh, I did forget to say dive out on my dive out.
Oh, that's right. Forearm to the face sends me for a loop.
And this spot that I've done a couple times after this because I really enjoy this thing that we came up with here.
Oh, that's cool. I'm happy to know that.
Going for the suplex, and then one person just says, whatever.
Yeah, screw it.
I don't need to get you all the way out here.
Oh, that's right. So you failed to mention, or you didn't say dive out earlier, and I think I'm about to say, let's see if we can hear it. Dive in.
Yeah, because when we called it, that's what we called it.
Right.
We're like, all right, you yell dive out, and I'll yell dive in. Because we were commentating our own match.
You know, I don't think I like throwing a crossbody. I don't see it enough. It's a time-tested wrestling maneuver. I wish I saw more crossbodies in wrestling, that you just get that good jump, you get that extension. I'm tuning up
enhancement.
An enhancement as I'm tuning up the band. What is enhancement doing here?
So I love a lot of things about this match.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite, if not my favorite, is that I asked Ian to do this, to make a run-in, and he's not on the show. He wasn't paid. No one knew he was coming, and he just sat in his car texting with me being like, I got here way too early, and just sat in his car by himself until this moment where he does this little run-in thinking that it's a tag match.
Right.
Dressed in his gear, fully in gear.
Right, ready to go. And I think at some point he's saying, I'll start, and I'm just like,
yeah, that was also really funny. Like, no, we've started.
Right. And it's now, I think, dawning on him. Look at his...
And now he's asking, like, well, what's been going on? And we're explaining what's happened in the match.
Right. Some karaoke.
And I tell Ian that I gave you a rupee cutter.
And I'm like, no, you didn't. Oh, my God, rupee cutter out of nowhere.
Boom.
First cover of the matchup, I think, and there's a kick out, and Ian just not really sure what to do with himself. And a shake of hands.
Okay, bye,
everybody. Bye, everybody. Oh, man, I'm so happy that happened.
And then an enhancement chant
Yes.
during our match.
During his exit. Well, yeah, thank you to Anton for catching everybody up to that point through the rupee cutter. There's Bearsy Bub popping up again. And reversing the Irish whip. Goes underneath.
Yeah.
Whoa, Maynard live. Maynard throwing his hands up. Which means I think at that point we had him at that point.
Yeah, we lost him immediately.
Oh, no, he just shook his head. Maybe he's not pleased with it. Who cares? One more time. I don't think a fan understands how much a Maynard line hurts. I'm holding my face.
Hang on.
Wait,
pal. Don't get ahead of yourself. All right, one more Maynard line.
One more. Maynard approved, or at least threw up his pointer finger. And one of my favorite spots, Northern Lights with the bridge. And Foot slipping, couldn't quite hold it. A little shot to the ribs breaks that pinning predicament up.
And then I legitimately punch you in the face.
Yeah. Oh, God. And I'm teetering. Just to make sure.
Yeah, that first one I remember catching you right on the chin.
But yeah, but looked great. And I don't think got me that bad. I mean, you got me a little bit, but just enough to, like I said, made it look great.
Me making you get up. I don't pull people up.
Right.
You get up. Come to me.
We've been talking about, I think, how long were you and I talking about this match? I think, and a flying elbow out of nowhere. At least a couple months, I think you and I were trying to make this match happen.
Yeah, because Maynard, I hadn't been wrestling at East Bay, and he had asked, if I could wrestle anyone, who would it be? And I was like, I'd like to wrestle AJ, because he doesn't wrestle ever.
Yeah.
And I think we'd have a lot of fun. And so, we kind of had some ideas, and then really one day, kind of Macho Man Steamboat. One day you just came down to not even to a training. We just both went to East Bay, had an empty ring, and we just really just talked.
Yeah.
Just train of thought of all right, what if we start like this?
Right.
Do this.
How do we want to tell this story? And the story is really just us popping ourselves and each other and Bulldog, and actually takes him all the way over. And I think I had so much fun putting that match together. There's a cover and a kick out too. And then we set up as far as the storyline for the show. I think you and I were both in the crowd at the prior show.
Yes.
And we kind of, it was just that. It was Maynard, or somebody coming over and just being like, oh, there's Anton Voorhees. Oh, there's AJ Kirsch. And then I believe you cut a promo saying yeah.
I think you did it.
Was it me?
You called me out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how we did it, is that you called me out. Boomerang kick.
Right to the back of the dome.
And then my patented after boomerang kick pose.
Which looks really cool, by the way. It's like a spin on the typical superhero pose with the hand down and the head down. The way your leg comes out and your arms go back, it just looks really dynamic.
Yeah.
Rupee cutter, not the cleanest backbreaker, but counter nonetheless.
And into a rupee cutter of his own. Down.
That's also been one of my favorites. A little body slam. Oh, and then mocking not like that. The body slam, and then comes around, bring him down with the rupee cutter. And rolls him over the cover. Hooks the far leg. There's another 2 count and a left shoulder.
My criticism of us in this match is none of our pins did the crowd think anyone was going to lose.
Right.
We did not do a great job of making them buy into losing.
True.
And, false finishes or anything like that.
Setting him up and blah. Okay, I'm gonna mess this up because I always forget the names of your half dozen amazing moves. Z-trigger?
Nope, that is the loft wing.
Damn it.
Z-trigger is just the pump knee.
In the corner.
Yes.
Okay.
Or it's Z-target.
Z-target,
Yeah.
not Z-trigger.
God, you got me.
Oh God, now I'm confusing consoles. I'm all over the place. I think this was either the setup or we actually get into it. The only part that was just kind of I don't know about this.
That's not this part.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, this isn't the actual setup for the finish.
Yeah. And there's a headbutt, gets me off.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Run into this.
Right into the boot to the face.
And I don't like doing DDTs, but you specifically wanted to do this RVD Jerry Lynn spot.
I really did. I've landing right on the top of my head. I've always loved selling a DDT that way. I was a huge RVD and Jerry Lynn from ECW. I want to say Heatwave or Anarchy Rules, mate. No, that was, I think, Lance Storm. Anyway, I loved how RVD sold the DDT, to use a phrase that I use on commentary all the time, like an exclamation point. I learned how to do it when I was learning how to become a pro wrestler, and anytime I take a DDT, I like throwing that in there. So appreciate you.
Not only pulling down the straps, then showing them I pulled down the straps.
Yeah. Light arrow connecting.
One okay light arrow followed by 2 really shitty light arrows because I am so tired. And this one I was like, is he going to turn around? Take this. And I go too many times. And I fear the spear.
Gore, gore, gore. Another homage to an ECW favorite of mine, Rhino, back when his name was spelled with an I and not a Y. And did I get you with that? Was that?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
Just
how I
you
like
selling.
to sell
Yeah.
spears, because a lot of people just sell them like they're unconscious. And
Yeah,
I'm
I don't like
no,
that.
man, I got hit in the gut. I can't breathe.
I don't really like that when wrestlers sell like they're unconscious. It just looks like they're taking a nap. Like, unless it's a finisher, then, hold where it hurts or grimace or something. And now you good? No.
Me legitimately saying, I'm tired.
Like, well, we got it. Here we go. Try to get the booyays.
Me still, at this point, throwing canes. Giving up on the spot because I think we were supposed to trade shots a little bit longer. And I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm done. Let's Hulk up.
Yeah. And me throwing forearms because, I don't know. I got the crimson mask.
Yep, both of us going full Hogan.
Definitely one of my favorite parts of the match. Bumping the U and then Anton selling the butt stuff.
Yep. I don't do that too much anymore. I kind of forgot that that's my thing. I also don't know. I don't sell all that much anymore. I'm way too good now.
You can hear the announcement, 15 minutes have elapsed. I mean, if you had told, I think either of us when we were putting this match together that we were going to go 15 minutes, I think first we would have been like, yeah, but we're not doing much of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for us to go that long, we're not going to do much of anything.
Maynard wanted 10 minutes
Yeah.
because he hates a long match, but we were like, yeah, we'll go as long as we need to.
Rock bottom flipped through by Anton, but I got it that time. Oh, yeah, because I think this was like 2 or 3 weeks maybe after I won the Rock the Promo Championship, or maybe prior. I don't know. I was in the midst. If this was mid-September, then I think this was actually before it was public that I had won. But I was in the midst of it, which is why that Rock bottom is in there now. I'm climbing up.
Yeah, because you did call it the Rock the Promo bottom.
Rock the Promo bottom, yes. He's up. And the elbow drop off the top shades the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ian always talks about how snug your elbow is. I've taken it twice now, and
Yeah.
neither one was snug.
Oh, good.
Definitely not.
Well, sorry, Ian. I didn't mean to snug you with it. Anton kicks out, and I think that may have been the moment. Did you just call me? What did he call me?
Andrew.
Andrew? Did you just call me Andrew?
Call me Andrew? My favorite part, I don't know if it's that one or if it had already happened or what, but there's just this moment where you're like, you're tired and you're like, you keep calling me Andrew.
I think it must have been right there, I would think. There's a pair.
Second rupee cutter.
And I'm still I'm on autopilot right now, refusing to stay down.
And this last rupee cutter, I think is the last time that this move actually looked decent.
Whoa.
I've tried that 2 more times, and every time it just looks like butthole. And not in a good way.
No, not glittery butthole, like sandy, crusty butthole. And, I mean, it did look great. It did, and the crowd...
Some fans definitely thought that could have been it.
Yep. I was going to say, I mean, early on, they had to know this was going to go a while and it wasn't going to end until they saw some cool stuff. That was some pretty cool stuff, and nonetheless, this match continues, and Anton...
Doing my Kurt Angle. Taking it back.
Down goes the strap yet again. Calling for the hook shot, and I land on my feet.
Back
Almost
like a
lost
cat.
it. Stunner! Ba-dum.
And I wish that we would have gone right into a cover here. Like,
Yeah.
Fans may have bought that was the finish if like it just went stunner.
Yeah,
cover.
you're right.
But look,
Totally silent.
all of them are just like, yeah, no, he's not gonna end off of a little stunner.
Right. It's never as strong unless Stone Cold's actually throwing it.
Or Kevin Owens, maybe.
Well, still, it's not. I don't know. Sometimes it takes Austin 6 stunners to put somebody down. I love how seriously he takes the move on Twitter. It's a lot of fun to watch.
All right, so this was
it.
when we were like, let's do this. You think we can?
Yeah.
All right, if we can't, let's do this other thing. We
Right.
definitely had a plan B, and we go with plan B
Right
here.
Safer.
The wall almost legitimately giving way.
Yeah. Not much support behind that wall.
No.
And fireman's carry. I don't know what I was even.
Going for a super AA.
Super AA, yes. absolutely exquisite precision with that Hurricane Rana. The crowd goes crazy. Gets the holy shit chant.
And a little child chanting holy shit.
Love wrestling. And tuning up the band, but of course it only counts if you call it out. And holy cow, there they go. They adjusted.
My voice cracking like a kid going through puberty.
And like, I heard you say it. Oh, God.
Didn't see the third one coming.
I'm out.
On his feet, Triple H.
Make that change. You say you got it. Hook shot right on the top of the head.
And again, ref not thinking it was a pin for some reason. And
that's it.
a slight delay in that 3 count. But I had a lot of fun doing that match. It was silly, yet like not. We didn't kill the business.
No. And we gave Maynard heads up. There's gonna be some silly stuff. Maybe not lava, but the first 5 minutes we're gonna get our Gaga in. But super proud of that match. Beginning to end. And yeah, another shout out to Ian for making that run-in happen earlier.
Yep. That made me very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole match in general was just like. There was no reason for it other than like we just were like, yeah, we should do it. Hey, Levi Shapiro.
There's Levi Shapiro. There's Very Von Vicious. Yeah.
Looking far too dapper for this occasion.
And Anton. Appreciate the sign of respect, and then right at the crescendo of the song, there's your winner.
It's time to say it.
Time to say it. Anton catching his breath a little bit.
So tired. Not in the best shape, as I said. In much better shape nowadays, but I wasn't working as much at the time.
Yeah.
And Link wore a tunic, so I didn't need to be in that shape. Because I'm pretty positive I was still Link at this point.
Yeah, go for the handshake. Nah, let's throw up the Triforce. There it is.
Profile page.
Yeah. Right underneath the East Bay Pro Wrestling banner. That was so much fun. And yeah, I'm not wrestling much anymore. I probably have only had maybe 1 or 2 matches since. This was definitely on my bucket list of actual wrestling matches. I'm glad we made it happen. And what a gentleman. Look at that.
I'm like, yeah, cover my mouth up more, please.
But yeah, man, any final thoughts before we bid this match adieu for what's probably going to be the final time? Yeah,
like I said, it was a really fun match. Probably the most fun match I've had not at Hood Slam.
Oh, that's cool.
And especially, definitely the most fun singles match I've had not at Hood Slam. I just had a really good time. There was no reason for it other than it was just 2 guys wanting to do something fun.
Yeah.
We went out there and had fun.
Yeah, we did, and I think the crowd did too. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when new videos drop. And Anton, I can't thank you enough for this match and for joining me today.
You're welcome.